Hello everyone, this is me, GameSlay99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. I'm going to try out this deck of mine, Stormtrooper Night Sister TIE Pilot. I made this deck a long time ago and I forgot everything that's in it pretty much, but I had a quick look through before we began and I realized the point of this deck is to abuse promotion with ATSTs and stuff. There's the ATST, there's an Endless Ranks. I've got cards like Power of the Dark Side and Holdout Blaster, of course, but I don't want any of this early stuff. I want to try and find my early promotions. So let's mull forward here and let's reshuffle. Double ATST, but I got an anger, I guess. All right, so this is not going to be a great start. I'm a bit flustered because I had to find a battlefield to use because I hadn't saved this deck with a battlefield. I can't remember whatever it was I was going for. I don't remember anything about this deck at all, pretty much. And I'm up against a yay, I'll take the shields. And I'm also up against a Balatik Krennic, which is usually not a great deck, but the Balatik, I've got 4 characters, so he should be able to absolutely destroy me if he wishes. So, yeah, there's that. And also it takes me a long time to, be able to claim a battlefield, so, not great. I wonder if I have squad tactics in this deck. This deck better have squad tactics in it. I don't know why I'm playing a deck that I don't know anything of, but I just was like, you know what, I just want to record that this day. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's play a weapon here. Do I go for the Holdout Blaster or the F11 for the start? Hmm. I think for the sake of the first turn, because I've got a TIE pilot with the more with the higher levels of the modifier size, I'm gonna go for a Holdout Blaster on turn 1. So let's go to this. Let's roll this out. Maybe I should be rolling the TIE pilot out first to prevent the removal of my dice, but I'm not. And now, because I got 2 Stormtroopers, of course, as this always goes, it's very difficult for me to actually pay for my resources early on. That's great. My opponent has also just rolled a 2 Disrupt there, and he's also got 5 damage currently, 6 damage currently on the board, which is to be expected for a deck like this against me. So that's not going to be a great start no matter what happens. I could use Night Sister's action to force a reroll on a specific dice. But I don't think there's a die that I specifically want to reroll. Like this +2, maybe. But I doubt it. He's got 4 cards that he can mulligan with. So, discard with. So I'll just activate TIE Pilot here. Okay, it was a resource, which is good, and it also protects my 2 range. He's gonna bait and switch the resource. Okay, he's killed a character right now. Turn 1, he's as Balatik, he's killed a character and is going to be able to reactivate Balatik on someone I've got. Maybe this isn't the best choice at choosing which character to showing off the deck. See my point? Turn 1, he's already killed someone. He was complaining that this might be a difficult deck for him to fight, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. You're a you've got Balatik. You can't lose this game, basically. But that's on me, right? Because I decided to play this deck, and was hoping to get my early promotion, but I didn't show off what the deck is. But at least he didn't roll a bajillion damage this time. Although I can't really do anything with because of all that disrupt, so I can't really do all that much. But I can roll out my 3 characters, see if I get something, I guess. A resource there. If I take the resource, he will disrupt, right? But his plan basically is just to shield up Bala every turn and then just get a million, uh, upgrades on Bala and just kill everyone with the million damage. That's the plan at any rate. I'm gonna take this resource, force him to use up the Krennic die. And I'll probably just end up claiming the battlefield here, even with absolutely nothing available. Okay, he's gonna hit me for 1. Alright, since he hits me for 1, I can actually claim with the Imperial Armory and play the F11 rifle for only 1 resource. Yes! And then the Krennic no longer gets his die. So that'll be nice. Alright, and we're gonna start again. And I'm just gonna immediately toss both of these ATSTs because I'm not gonna survive long enough otherwise. I do have anger in my hand though. Anger, if I do get some blanks, will be very nice. Stormtroopers do like blanks. There's premonitions, but I don't have those ATSTs to play with it there, and I have my aftermath. That's great, I guess. I'll bring the dice back over here as well. But hey, with best defense, I can actually do something quite nice here. So get rid of quite a few of his dice. So actually, this is actually looking not too terrible after all. So let me just roll out the first order Stormtrooper. Turn 1 here. Just roll this out, see what I can get. Resource, and a blank. Okay, well, I mean, well, that's one blank, right? He just rolled blanks of his own. I can roll out this guy. Maybe I can get a blank on him as well. Yes, I did. Okay, so now I can activate anger if he rolls something. If he rolls a 2 damage here. He did roll a 2 damage, so I can actually use anger to hit Balatik for 2. The plays. You see, these type of cards is why I wanted to play with a Night Sister rather than a Balatik. Screw the yellow. The blue is where it's at. Get me my premonitions. Get me my anger. Get me my power of the dark side. Right. Okay, he just discarded Dug In, which is good because he'd probably get the battlefield next turn. He just rolled another 2 damage on the Krennic, which isn't great for me. But I can place the F11D on Night Sister before I roll her out. It's 2 resources, but I've also got 2 resources here, so. Alright, 3 damage to the Night Sister. That was to be expected, but I can roll her out just fine. And I don't mind it going on the Night Sister right now, and then I can move it on to someone else with the best defense later on in life. That's going to be a 3rd resource if I want the 3 resources, but I did just discard the ATST that I was talking about so deliciously before. So delicious. What? It would be delicious for me to get an ATST out, but I can't. And there's a rocket launcher for 2 onto the Krennic, which makes Krennic absolutely terrifying. Especially since I'm already going for the Bala. So I'm going to want to be going for damage here. But I would like some resources. I'll just play out the Aftermath. And I guess I just got to discard my best defense here. I need both promotions, basically. Because I need to hold on to this promotion, so I basically just have to discard best defense in order to actually resolve something here. I'll keep this 1 Stormtrooper die over here, and I will reroll all of these, so that way I can pay for the 1 damage side that I get. Because I get 1 damage side, so I'll claim the 2 resources here. I'll do the 4 ranged into the Bala. Maybe I should have used the Night Sister to do some rerolling. I'll take the shield. Maybe I could have got a bit more. He's on 5 though, so like a single reroll wouldn't have fixed anything at this point. At that point, so I lost 1 resource because I had to pay for it. So now I'm going to go on to 3 resources, draw 4. Okay, there's an endless ranks. I can promotion that. I can premonition that. I should be saying. Have I been saying promotion this entire time? That'd be terrible if that's what I've been saying this entire time. Okay, he rolled the 3 damage off of that Balatik play. Nisus is most likely to die next. However, the Stormtrooper is most likely to give me the blanks I need for anger, but I don't think I can just play assuming that I'll get the blanks for anger. So I'll just roll out the Night Sister right now. In case she dies, I'll be able to resolve the stuff, right? The 1 discard. I guess that's something. I don't know. He's going to be able to roll 4 dice now with Krennic because he owns the Imperial Armory. The +2 there, and then the 4 for a resource. Yeah, so someone's definitely dying here, unfortunately for me. In fact, with the 4 for a resource, he could kill literally anyone here. Quite easily. So it's a case of whether or not I want to burn a Night Sister to remove some of the dice there. If I remove this dice potentially, then I get a 2. It's 8 damage that he's forced to put into someone, right? But he can always focus it. He can always focus it. He can always just accept what he's done, put 4 damage into the Night Sister, and then focus it. This is very annoying, very difficult to deal with. The choice. Because I no longer have my best defense is the problem because I had to discard that. So I think I'll just spend this turn playing premonitions. Uh, yeah, so I'll play Premonitions and put this card underneath it. There we go. That's my Premonitions out of the way. Of course, I'm close enough to actually being able to just straight up afford to play it. Because Aftermath will give me a resource after a character is defeated, which is going to be my Night Sister, or the Stormtrooper, or something. I'm going to lose a character off of this, and he's still got plenty of damage left to go. Because of the Krennic Balatik 5 damage side. Okay, all in. Alright, what's he doing here? Gonna focus. Is he focusing that to the special side for the 6? No, he's focusing that to the 2. Alright. He's gonna throw 6 into me here, and 5. Okay, no. So he's throwing 5 in. That's the kill on Night Sister. And I'll put the F11 rifle here into 6 here, which also readies Balatik. I use Aftermath to get a resource. I lose this dice. This die goes over here. Alright, I'll roll out this Stormtrooper. But you see the point about Balatik being really good against this type of deck, so that's always a problem. I rolled a 1 damage, a 2, and a 1. That's enough to kill the Balatik at least. And he doesn't have removal probably because of the no resources. So maybe I can get that done at least. But of course I will have then plenty of resources to have played that Endless Ranks normally. Alright, he gets actually nothing with it anyway, so let's just resolve that 4 into the Balatik to kill him. And because of Aftermath, I get a resource. He only has 1 Krennic die left at this point, but I'm now down to just 2 Stormtroopers versus a Krennic, but I can definitely still put on the hurt here. Let's put down my rocket launcher and my DH-17 blaster pistol for 4 resources, and just roll those in and see what happens. Uh, 4 damage, 2 damage, both require a resource, so that would be 6 damage. And I think I'll just take that. I'll just take that. I'll take that resource in order to throw 6 into Krennic. And then I start the next turn with 1 resource. Let's go. Good amount of burst damage there. I'm gonna discard my for premonitions. There we go. There's a premonitions. All right, with premonitions I can get my TIE pilot back alive here, which will be very useful for me, assuming he doesn't tactical mastery into 8 damage and kill both my characters, which he doesn't, thankfully. Okay, he's got the disrupt, the resource, the disrupt, and the 4. Oh, 4 ranged. Okay, so he got a lot of disrupt there, so that's funny. I am gonna I could the best defense to get rid of some of this stuff. To get rid of basically all of the cards here, so that way he can't kill me necessarily. I think, yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll best defense to remove this die and I guess this die, so that he's down to just 2 dice for damage. I should have got rid of the Death Trooper die instead because it's got a high chance of rolling that 1 damage needed to kill the Stormtrooper. So that was a mistake there. Because as it stands, the 2 Krennic die plus the Holdout Blast die not necessarily going to resolve the damage there. Oh shit. Unpredictable. And he rolled the 1 Disrupt again, wow. Disruptive. Very disruptive to his own game plan as well as mine. If he'd have managed to just get that off, the Stormtrooper would have died and I wouldn't have been able to do any to place the stuff. That's surprising me that he isn't just going to discard reroll. He's just going to accept this turn as a wash, I think. But that'll allow me to play premonitions. So it was an endless ranks. So I'm going to spawn my TIE pilot again. Mwahahaha! Mwahahaha! I don't get the shield though. But yes, now I've got someone to hold all the guns again. And he just passes. Okay. An interesting pass, an interesting pass. Clearly, he's got 2 resources, clearly wanting to do something with them, but I'll run into his quote-unquote trap. And then I don't roll very well anyway, so maybe he doesn't want to trap it. Okay, bait and switches to kill the stormtrooper. That's what I expected. That's what I expected. Which allows me to put all of my guns that weren't going to be on anyone onto this guy. And because of Aftermath, I get a resource. Ah, maybe I need to put that. Maybe I need to put that card in, which is every time a character dies, do 1 damage. Because wow, that was useful. All right, let's roll out this TIE pilot now. I only have 1 resource. I've got multiple dice that require me to spend resource to do the damage, including this rocket launcher here. But I have a good chance of putting out a lot of damage here, and that's 5. That's almost enough to just straight up kill the Krennic, so he's going to disrupt my 1 resource there. Sure. I'll roll out the Stormtrooper now, and I'm hoping for some resources. Don't get one. As it stands, I have no way whatsoever in actually resolving any of this, so that's a problem. And he's going to play the jetpack for 1. Okay. Well, now I need to start discarding cards. So I'm going to discard a card, and I'm going to get as much possible resources as possible. Yeah, so I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to roll basically everything, right? Actually, thinking about it. Yeah, let's just reroll everything. Maximum chance of getting something to do damage. Okay, I got the focus, so I can actually win this turn, I believe. So if I focus this to a resource, take the resource to do 4, 5, 6 into the Krennic to kill him. That doesn't kill him, but then this too. These will kill him. Yes! Yes! What a twist! A turn 1 Balatik. Damn right I was. A turn 1 Balatik activation. That's terrifying! Okay, maybe this deck has more to it than I thought. Maybe this actually could work. My battlefield is Moisture Farm. I'll get it out if I lose, if I win the roll. If I win. Because of course you're going to choose your own battlefield against the Krennic every time, pretty much, because it stops that extra dice. Alright, so I'm just going to keep the F11D rifle. I'm going to toss everything else. I want my early economy. I want my premonitions. Okay, I got a holdout blaster, an F11, a power of the dark side, another F11. Those are all expensive. Do I not run logistics in this deck? Maybe I want to put logistics in this deck to get some early resources. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, 3, 4, 5 damage against 3, 4, 5. Alright, rerolling. 4 against 4. Alright, rerolling. Alright then, 2, 4, 5 versus 6. I win! I won my battlefield. Damn it, I gotta get out Moisture Farm. Moisture Farm, get! Now delete all of everything else. This is how I make my decks, by the way. I have SoR cards, and I just pre-sorted them into their own piles. All right, so I can start this. I'm going to probably start this by just rolling out the TIE pilot, make sure that none of my other dice can be removed if they roll on the range side. And well, the TIE pilot's a blank, but whilst it's in your pool, so it doesn't matter. All right, he's already putting everything he can onto the Balatik because that makes complete and total sense. Do I want to start with the F11 or do I want to start with the holdout blaster? I think, once again, I want to start off with the holdout blaster. My logic behind that is simply that it helps having less modifiers early. Okay, 1 ranged. And also it's actually, damage that I don't have to pay for. Targeted damage that I don't have to pay for, I should say. Alright, more blanks are incoming. Unfortunately, I do not have anger. More blanks. You remember how I was wanting blanks so hard last time? Alright, 2 disrupt, 2 damage. Okay, he's got the damage. Almost enough damage to actually go for a kill. So that's very scary here. One, I have 2 damage. He has a lot more than that. He's just gonna straight up do 3 to the TIE pilot. Okay. I think I'll discard at this point. Reroll some dice. I'll keep the 2-1 range damages. Oh, that's a resource, and that's a 2. Alright, so I can do 4 and take the resource and then do 2 more if I want to. 2 for a resource. Am I okay with him doing 2 for a resource? I could Night Sister that to force a reroll. I'm okay with the 2 for a resource, though, I think. I'm okay with that. If I take the resource right now, he won't be able to play his like defensive position or anything like that. He doesn't have a defensive position though, but especially because he's red. Especially because he's villain, I should say. So he can't. I don't think he can deal with my thing there. So I'll proc that first. Yep. And now I can do this, resolving my 4 into the Balatik. Because if I use my Night Sister reroll, there's a chance I wouldn't win the battlefield this turn. And I, well, okay, never mind. He was baiting. He was baiting for that. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I think I'm going to discard my Power of the Dark Side to just to reroll this dice, see if I can get anything better. Blank. Do I want to discard the F11D rifle? It was very useful having the redeploy, so maybe not. But there's 2 of them. Yeah, I can discard 1 of them. Okay, no the blank. All right, that's my turn. All right, all right. Gain 2 resources, draw 4. Okay, I got my squad tacticses. I also got premonitions, but I don't have my ATST in hand. I don't like the idea of just keeping all my big expensive cards though. Okay, he plays his jetpack. All right. Well, I can just squad tactics this turn if I didn't want to play a resource card, but I do want to play a resource card. So Imperial Discipline. Remove this die to turn one of your characters. It gives me good resources for a 1 cost. That's actually really good resources for a 1 cost. Almost as good as a Datapad and then the action as well. So sure, I'll put Imperial Discipline on the guy with the holdout blaster for 1. Then I can squad tactics on the next turn. Now, unfortunately, the TIE pilot might just die here first. He rolls well. He rolled a double blank and a 2. Okay. Well, I can squad tactics this. So roll all 4 of these boys. Well, one of them's a girl, it's a Night Sister. But let's roll all of these dice and see what happens. The fun of rolling multiple dice. 2 damage, discard, blank, damage, 2 damage, plus 2. That's a lot of damage that I don't have to pay for. That was really good. That was really, really good. So he's just gonna do the 2 right there, yep, and I'm gonna do 2 plus 2, 5, 6, 7 into the Bala. He needs 8 to die, so let's not resolve the 1. Let's just do the 6. Let's just do the 6 here into the Bala to kill the Bala. And then let's do the 1 into the Krennic. Just for the sake of doing 1. Alright, and I can do that again next turn, so that's nice. He's gonna get mill 2. I've got 3 cards. I would not have liked to lose these, but at the same time, well, I am gonna also lose TIE Pilot, but okay, I can discard 1 from his hand at least. It has to be the specific character, yeah. Alright, he lost Commanding Presence, but he's perfectly okay with that, I'm sure. I'm going to lose 2. I lost the Premonitions, no. And I lost the Squad Tactics, no. Well, there goes the Premonitions play, but I don't necessarily need that anymore. Nope, that stays. That stays. I'm just going to claim, though. And take a resource off of that. I'm going to be resource wealthy. I'm going to lose the TIE Pilot, but I'm going to be resource wealthy. 3 characters. It's going to be a lot of damage. And without the battlefield, he does not have access to Dug-In, so it's going to be a bit more difficult for him to deal with my dice damage, is the hope. Alright, so let's get my 2 resources and draw 4 once more. Alright, got a flank, got an endless ranks, got a suppression. Okay, well I can do a lot with all of this. I'm going to just roll the first order first. See what I get. Who knows, I might be able to bring back the TIE Pilot here. I got a +1 on the resource, which is great. He's going to put down a second jetpack. Alright then. Well, I can flank that stuff. Do I put the F11 rifle on someone? Well, I do. I want to try and roll out ranged first for the suppression. Don't want to roll all three of my characters because of the flank, but yeah, that's 2 range damage, and I can also suppress whatever happens here. The 2 mil once more, the 2 shield, and the blanks. Alright, that wasn't a good roll for him. That was not a good roll for him at all. But I can flank to remove one of those dice, but does it seem worth it, honestly? No, not really. I'll spend my action playing the F11 rifle. I could have used the Imperial Discipline ability to get endless ranks. But with the mill side, that didn't seem like something I wanted to take. And I lost both flank and endless ranks, which are both cards I really wanted, but oh well. And now I'll roll out the Night Sister because I no longer need to keep her around for the flank. Okay, I can get 2 resources there. That's a +2, and that's a 2 for 4. Okay, well, I will take the 2 resources, definitely. Got to be careful, though. Did it? Because of, he might just claim now. Okay, he's just going to claim, so I need to try and make this single turn as powerful as possible. So I will play my rocket launcher on this other one for 3. Well, okay, first I'll do some rolling. First I'll do some re-rolling. Let's try and get these 2 to be damage. Okay, one of them's damage, cool. So, and I don't have to pay for it, so I can play the rocket launcher for 3, and then I can do 5, and then put the shield on this guy. Yep, okay. And that's my action there. He only put 4 on, but I think he had 2 shields, or did he do 6 of... I think he did 1 extra damage to himself when he should have, because he had 2 shields. Alright, I had done 1 damage. Oh yeah. I was thinking, yeah, I did 1 much earlier in the game. So okay, he's gonna roll out his direct Krennic with all of those die. Oh my god, that is such a bad roll. Your rolls this game have been quite poor. Let's roll out this Stormtrooper with the rocket launcher. Try and rocket launcher has 2 blanks. Stormtrooper has 2 blanks. Got a good chance of getting blanks. There we go. I got a blank. Blank with anger. Oh, always nice. Okay, he's gonna turn 4 of his dice to damage sides. Okay, well I can't anger that. But sometimes you don't need to roll. Alright, so that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage coming at me here. I can get rid of some of that with the Night Sister. I can get rid of some of that with the Night Sister. Potentially. I can get rid of 2 with the Night Sister, but she takes 1. I don't think that's worth it. Because the Stormtrooper's going to die anyway, I might as well just do the 2 that I can on this Stormtrooper now. Alright, there we go. I find I'm not using this Night Sister ability much, but she's kind of here just to be a blue character for 8, so... Yep, kills the Stormtrooper, lose the rocket launcher dice, and does 4 to the Night Sister. Okay. That makes sense, Alright, but now I can actually start playing blaster pistols, right? So, I'll play a blaster pistol for 1. And I can potentially kill off the Night Sister with her own ability early to get the F11D working. Alright, he got dug in, so he can heal himself quite a bit here. Don't think I'm going to use the Night Sister's ability to kill herself necessarily, but... Alright, he also has a resource he could potentially try and disrupt something here. I have a disrupt myself, though. Okay, he's back up muscling. Alright, that's the problem. I don't want to use Night Sister's ability to kill herself, I've decided. I want to keep the health up because I don't have much health left. I only have 10 to Krennic's 9. So this is a bit close. A bit close for comfort here. Yep, alright, 1 more damage dealt that way. Discarding for rerolls, yeah, I'll discard my ATST for a reroll here. I will reroll all of the dice that don't show damage because I have two resources here. Okay. He's gonna claim, get his resource, sure. I'm gonna discard again. I really want to do the damage here to kill. The Stormtrooper die is fine. I can fix it with Imperial Discipline if the Imperial Discipline doesn't fails to roll damage. Alright, there's a 2 damage, so this is going to be 4 damage. 5, 6. 6 damage there. How much do I need to kill him? 9. I think with the shields, this is going to be actually good enough for me. I should probably have played the Blast Pistol earlier. Alright, I'll cash all this in then. Oops, that's his resource. Trying to draw a box. Let's resolve all of that. Lose a resource. That's 6. Could have done 1 more damage by using up the Imperial Discipline, but I decided not to. Let's take 2 shields. Let's put them both on this Night Sister. And so the Night Sister might be able to even get a roll in. And that'll be my turn. So I'll discard the Blast Pistol, drawing 4 more cards, 2 more resources. There's my premonition. There's my best defense. Okay, best defense will definitely help, especially against what was that roll was. If he has another, we have them now. He starts with another dug in. Okay, well this allows me to actually roll out the Night Sister. And I've got 2 angers in my hand, so who knows, maybe... Oh, that's the wrong dice. So maybe I'll get blanks to use it. No, never mind. Instead I just get 4 damage. Alright, baby, that's fine by me. Can't. No spot. Alright, instead he's just gonna roll out the chronic. That seems reasonable. Got a +2, but no actual damage there. Alright. So, do I just start resolving all this right now? I think I do. I think I just start resolving all this. Well, maybe I want to get rid of something with a flank. Yeah. I'll get rid of something with a flank here. I'll get rid of that die. That very consistent die that would allow him to use the jetpacks very easily. I'll get rid of that one. What else did he roll? He rolled the 2 range damage there. Okay, that would kill her. No, that wouldn't because she has shield, so I don't care about just the 2. So let's start resolving some of this damage and stuff. Let's resolve that for 2. Then he'll be able to do. He'll use the jetpack for 2 shields if he wants. He's going to have a lot of shields. He's going to be able to use the jetpack, all the 3 jetpack shields for this. But I'd rather do that than use my best defense here. Best defense is kind of the best defense against certain things. Haha. Bait and switch. Bait and switch for the 4 damage to kill the Night Sister. I didn't expect that. Oh. I didn't expect that at all. Damn bait and switch. Alright, let's roll out the Stormtrooper. I'm very tempted to just claim there, but I think I can roll out some damage and then make him claim, effectively. Alright, there's another 4 damage. That's not terrible. So let's do another 2. Alright, so I can either do 4 damage or claim right now. Do 4 damage or I can claim, get rid of one of his dice. Get another resource, I'll be 1 away from the potential endless ranks. 4 damage or a claim. However, if I claim right now, he doesn't get to use the backup muscle, right? 2 damage and claim sounds good to me, so I'll do my 2 here. And then he has to not backup muscle in order to claim. There we go. Alright, and then that basically gets a free not backup muscle off of him, and then I'll do 2 more. Because of the Imperial Discipline. Discard the premonitions, draw 2. Alright, there's my aftermath. That's kind of worthless now. And I can't anger until I have my dice on the board, so. He's on 1 HP at this point. That's not good for him. So I can roll out the Stormtrooper here, and if I get 2 blanks, he dies. If I get any damage, he dies. It's very unlikely he lives. There's the 2 blanks I need to kill him once he rolls some damage of his own. But I did also just roll the 1 range damage for the kill. So he's going to take the shield. Right, that's the only thing he can do to win. But if he takes that shield, then I special that to 2, and then he dies anyway. So it's not even a great choice for him. But I'll just do my 1 to him now, since I still have the angers. Right, we have them now. Cool. All right, so I have 2 angers and a best defense. Good attempt, but I had them. It would have worked without my removal, but I did finally find. All right, so maybe I can't remember necessarily making this deck, but after seeing it in play, this deck has something going for it, guys. I really did think that it wasn't gonna cut it after looking at it with fresh eyes, but clearly I must have been very deep in the tank when I made this deck, and this deck actually does work. All right, GG, well played. Enjoy. All right, so clearly I was in the tank, so I will be uploading this. Maybe some aftermath, not aftermath, attrition would work. But at the same time, this deck did not rely on having to get an endless ranks or an ATST or anything like that out. ATST though, maybe I'm being a bit optimistic with that card, especially with deflects and stuff. Well, that's the point of the TIE Pilot, right? Stop the ATST, but the TIE Pilot's always going to be the first one attacked. Maybe I go with a TIE Fighter instead of an ATST. Unless this is maybe there's. Is there a forecast card that would be really good there? That's in blue. No, because there is the there's Kylo's freighter thing, uh, freighter thing. There's Kylo's transport command shuttle. However, that has special of activating a character's ability, and there isn't a character ability in this deck. But this being me, GameSlay99, aka No Brainer, surprisingly effective against what should be its natural predator, a Balatik deck. Although maybe not necessarily super good of a predator because of Krennic, rather than like a Django or something. Signing off.